Hi friends, it's me, Nikki here, and as you know, I have been working on renovating my grandmother's 1960s home, which is now my aunt's home, and the kitchen project has been coming together beautifully, especially thanks to the sponsors of this video, Nelson Cabinetry, because they are the ones that provided these beautiful cabinets for the coffee bar area, and that is one of the dream spaces that my aunt wanted in her kitchen. She is an avid coffee drinker, she loves getting up in the morning and having her coffee, and so this was an important space, and so this cabinetry all on this side wall here is her entire area for her coffee bar area. So I want to take you through and kind of share with you how we put it together, starting with putting drawers at the bottom. And this is something that I highly recommend. Young or old, these are very user-friendly versus having to dig down into a cabinet. It's easy to pull open the drawer. Now, I also wanted her to have a trash bin in this area to make it easier when she needs to throw away her coffee filters and things like that. Really makes it user-friendly. Now, I will say that Nelson Cabinetry is top notch. And why? Because they give you everything that you need. I love that it is just a totally family-based driven business, and so you get that just care that you feel like you want when you're getting ready to jump on a project such as a kitchen renovation. And I love that they give you the tools to use to put your kitchen together so that you can see the full picture before you even click the button to purchase. It's very user-friendly, very simple and easy. But even if you feel like that is something you can't do as far as creating your own renders, which they give you the technology to do that on their website, they will help you if you also need it and you prefer that one of their designers help you kind of put it together. So it's kind of like that one-stop shop, and it really just simplifies the whole process. It was very, very user-friendly. The coffee bar came together so beautifully. It is the highlight of her kitchen and she absolutely loves it. And so I wanted to come in and just organize it so that it was very efficient for her. She knew where everything was. It was easy to replenish and refill, and giving her the essentials that she needs to have a well-ran coffee bar, such as a kettle. Now, I always like having a kettle on a coffee bar, especially that fall coffee bar, because we love to have our hot teas. And one recommendation is to always get a kettle that has the base that is detached, because some come with it attached, but that means you have to drag the cord around with you wherever you take the kettle. But here I can take the kettle anywhere and I'm good to go. Also, for the fall, think about displaying those fall coffee mugs and things like that. Along with, for my aunt, it was about not having just a bunch of equipment that she doesn't use. It was about having especially what she needed, a simplified coffee maker. And then not over decorating, just having something that inspires this area to be known as the coffee bar, but not overdoing it. She likes the brights and the whites, and so I wanted to keep with what she desired for the space. But by putting these canisters here, it really worked great for those items to refill. One thing I will say about a canister is, one recommendation is not to just pour your coffee or your items into your canister, because then when you go to refill, you may have old product at the bottom. You have to clean it out. A simple way to handle canisters is simply by sliding in your coffee bag or rice or whatever it is and just utilizing it from the bag. That way, when it's empty, you can pull it out. You're always using the freshest product. So it's easy cleanup, easy maintenance, easy to get to what you need. Along with, like I said, not overdoing the coffee bar. You can even keep your spring plant or decor out and just add components of the fall or of the season. One thing is a candle with wood wicks. It gives the sound of a fireplace. It also just beautifies the space from the light. And so even though you don't have a fireplace in your kitchen, when you go to fix your coffee in the morning, you can have the sound of the fireplace. I love thinking about our senses when we are putting our spaces together. And so wood wick in the fall is definitely the way to go with your candles. So again, when you're putting together that fall coffee bar, you want to have just the essentials that you use, and it's going to be different for everyone. Some people entertain. Some people, my aunt, it's just her. This is mainly going to be for her, and if she has a friend girl come over. But I also, a key for me, and you'll notice this with my coffee bars, I don't like a lot of my condiments out on the counter. I want to minimize and just have more so my coffee maker and tools there. So drawers are essential. And what I love about the Nelson Cabinetry is the color of the interior of of the RTA cabinets because it's easy to match up with just store-bought inserts, and you can give a custom look. Now, when you want to do this, it's just essential to make sure that whatever store-bought insert that you buy, that it matches the color of your Nelson Cabinetry on the inside, which is just very light color, which is beautiful. And then when you put it in the center, and it looks like it's custom. You have 2 slots on the side, and then you have the section in the center, and it's really an affordable way to do that. And I love sharing this tip with you, especially when you're setting up your coffee bars and things like that in your kitchen. I also wanted this center drawer in the coffee bar area to be for just the core, everything that she's typically going to need, making it easy, such as her tea towels and her napkins and all of the different kind of coffee accessories, and all of it all in one. Now, when I'm arranging things, I like to think about the aesthetic of it. So with the creamers here, it's red on the top, the packaging. So I just turned it upside down, and you'll notice that I do this a lot with my coffee bar also, because the back sides tend to always be white, and it blends in, and it's just less on the eye. So because I'm putting a lot of different things in here, I like to keep the colors kind of calm and looking, I don't want a bunch of cluttered look, because then it could look overwhelming. It could feel overwhelming. And when you have a lot of things that you're grouping together, you want to simplify things as much as possible. And then you can kind of put your wow factors in. Another thing, when you're putting together a fall coffee bar or coffee drawer, think about only putting a few elements for the fall. Like, you don't want to kind of redo this drawer and everything in it is based on fall, because fall's only going to last for a couple months, and then you're having to reset an entire drawer. Instead, have a section that is for your seasonal items. Like here, this biscotti is the cinnamon biscotti. It's great to have this section here for the biscotti. Another thing, when you're putting together your coffee drawer, play around with it. I'm putting them here, but I guarantee you, friend, by the time this drawer is done, those biscottis are going to be in a totally different area. And that is okay. Put things in place, look at it, rearrange things, because you want to look at that drawer and for it to bring you joy, for you to be able to easily get to everything. And see what I mean? I have totally moved them all the way to the other side of the drawer, but putting a combination of the essentials, from the stirrers to the biscotti, to the creamer, to the tea towels, and then also on the go. Think about on the go, or when my aunt doesn't want to make a full cup of coffee and she just wants a quick cup, she can come here and get the individual packets here. So it's about thinking out your plan of organization for your coffee drawer before you actually jump on it, so that it really will be user friendly, because ultimately you have to have the function and the beauty for you to get the beautiful experience that you desire every morning. Another thing that is an essential for a coffee bar area for me are the tea rests, because not only for those tea bags, but for spoons, because this is going to cut down on having to keep the counters, wiping down the counters all the time, because someone's sitting their spoon on it, and you just, for cleanliness, you want to have tea rests, and she has plenty for if she has guests or if it's just her. And then also beautiful spoons. I am that girl that is always looking to shop for those unique, beautiful spoons to put in the coffee drawer area, because this is a special place. Our coffee is special to us in the morning. Our tea is special to us. So you want all the little things that are going to feel special. And then to simplify, just simply using the seasoning jars for your sugar, Splenda, and all of those things. And friends, it will come together beautifully. She has everything she needs, from her filters, for her to fill her sugar and Splenda there. Up in the top cabinetry, she have all of her cups and bowls for breakfast area. Just everything that she needs. She can stand right here, fix her coffee, have her coffee, and just really, truly be just ecstatic in the morning when she's coming to start her day. So friends, I am going to put Nelson Cabinetry down below. Go to their website, play around with the design feature, design your kitchen. It will put everything in. It will tell you how much your cabinets will be. The cabinets or RTA cabinets are ready to assemble. You can hire someone to assemble them for you when they arrive, or you can do it yourself. But again, check out the link in the description box below. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.